Chapter 22. Lagos is far, like we are driving to the end of the Nigeria. It's been 3 hours or so since we leave Agan village, and we are still on the express motorway. Sleep is catching me, but the road is having potholes every 5 minutes of driving. And Mr. Cola's blue Mazda car is just doing like electric, is shocking it every time we fall inside a pothole. All the jerking is slapping the sleep from my eyes. Sometimes I am even fearing the car will just division into two, and Mr. Cola will gum to one half and I will gum to the other half. Because of it, I am keeping my eyes on the window and looking outside. The express motorway is having women's, men's, and children's selling bread, Coca-Cola, and Fanta, dried bushmeat hanging upside down on a stick, newspapers, fruit, water in a nylon bag. My stomach is vexing with hunger, but I am not asking Mr. Cola to stop for me to be buying food because Mr. Cola is strong in his face and holding the wheel steering with his two hands tight as if he is afraid the wheel steering will just fly away. There is an angry line in his front head, a rough folding of his skin. We've been driving in silence since morning, and when I am tired of keeping shut, I ask him a question. When will we reach these lagos? I ask as I use my palm to cover my eyes from the sun. It is not yet midday, but the heat is much, feeling as if the sun is spitting fire from the sky. Everywhere is burning. Even the rubber of the car chair is frying my buttocks, and sometimes I am sitting on my palms to be keeping my buttocks cool. When he didn't answer me, I asked him again. Soon, he said, looking up in the car, looking glass, and cutting to another lane in the road. What will happen to me? You work, he said. That reminds me, Aduni. Listen, I have a medical result in my boot. My doctor friend made it for me. Big Madam wants to be sure you are not carrying sickness. He slid his eyes to me. Are you carrying sickness? No, sir. Good. I will write your name on the medical result and show it to Big Madam. If she asks you if we went to the doctor, you must say yes. We went to Indandra Clinic, okay? If you say no, no more work for you. I will say yes, I say, shifting in my seat, not understanding why Mr. Cola is lying. If he is lying about doctor, what else is he lying about? Did I really think it well before I was running to leave Ikati and follow this man? I look him, the flesh of his jaws moving up and down as if he is eating the air, and sigh. If he is telling lies to me, nothing I can do about it. I cannot be going back to Ikati or running to anywhere now. Will you stay with me in this work? I ask. No, I will visit you every 3 months. I will be going to school in this work, I ask. He looked me one kind, cleared his throat. If you are behaving and Big Madam likes you, she may put you in school. If my papa comes back to find me, will Iya tell them where we are going? Iya will die than to betray your mother, he say. She is a stubborn woman and is not afraid to die. Look, your papa can never find you again. Not by Iya, not by me. Not except you go back to Ikati by yourself. Do you want to go back? I shake my head in a quick no, even though my heart is paining me that I cannot never be going back to Ikati. Who is this big madam? I ask. rubbing my chest, the pain in my heart. Why are you calling her that? Dooney, he say as he is starting to slow the car because the other cars in front too are slowing. Yes, sir. We will reach Lagos soon, he say. Keep quiet and let me drive. So I shrug my shoulder and keep my eyes on the road. We pass a woman sitting on a short bench, her back bending over a pot of boiling oil, long iron spoon turning around in the black oil. The spoon pushing the frying balls of puff puff like a farmer using a stick to push his sheep here and there. It made me think of a time far back when I will be standing beside my mama and holding old newspaper in my hand like a plate. Mama will pack the brown puff puff out of the oil, 3 by 3. Shake the spoon until all the puff is draining of the oil. Before she will drop it inside my newspaper plate for me to eat, to taste it for sugar and salt. Me, I will jump up and laugh and say, it's hot, 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 hot. And Mama will say, hot but sweet. Not so, Aduni? Not so? I think of how she was telling me to sing when the sickness was biting her body and making it hard for her to move herself from the sleeping mat. Aduni me, Mama will say, my sweetness, sing away my pain. When Caius comes to my mind, I push him away. I don't want to be thinking of Caius, of how he pressed his hand on his chest this morning, of the sad in his eyes as he was saying bye-bye. So I start to sing a song my mama teach to me when I was about 6 years of age, a song of hope and God's love. I press my nose to the window and start to be singing it from somewhere in the bottom of my stomach. One is kind above all others. Oh, how he loves. He is love beyond our brothers. Oh, how he loves. Earthly friends may fail or leave us. One day soothe, the next day grieve us. But this friend will never deceive us. Oh, how he loves. When I finish, I peep Mr. Cola. His front head is releasing the frown, and his lips is tilting up as if he is wanting to smile. Everything is okay, sir, I ask. Is my singing making too much noise? You sing well, he say. Has anybody told you? My mama was saying so many times, I say. He say nothing. Just swallow something. After a moment he say, I hope big madam will be good to you. Me too, sir, I am thinking. Me too. Welcome to Lagos, Mr. Cola say. Wake up, Aduni. I jump, wake up, and wipe my eyes and the stupid spit that have run from the side of my mouth to inside my dress. Sorry, sir, I say. We have reached. I don't know how long I am sleeping, but now I am seeing so many cars on the street, like when soldier ant is gathering themselves around cube of sugar. The cars are pressing horns to be talking to each other. Beep, beep. When one car behind us make the beep noise, Mr. Cola strung his face, say something in his breath, and slap his hand on the wheel steering. Ping! The smell of fresh bread, of pineapples and oranges and pow-pow, of the gray smoke from the buttocks of the car, of petrol, of armpits that have not bathed in a long time, all mixed together and fill the air. I draw a breath and it feels too thick. It block my throat, make me cough. There are people squeezing themselves on the road between the cars. Everybody is selling everything they are seeing to sell, even the mobile of telephone and DVD movie. One man is holding something like block milk and pressing his nose on the window glass on the side of my car. Buy cold ice cream, he is saying. Hello, baby girl, he said to me. No ice cream for you today? When we don't give him answer, the man leave our front. Another man jump in front of our car. He is wearing a green singlet and black trouser, holding a round bottle with foam water inside of it. Before I can ask what he is doing, he pressed the bottle cover and poured the foam water on the front glass of the car, pull a brown cloth from his pocket and begins to wipe the water. Get away from my windscreen, Mr. Cola say, pressing the horn. Peen! I swear I will jam you with my car. Move out of the way. But the man is not even doing as if he can hear Mr. Cola. He wiped the glass fast, fast, up and down, left and right. I am trying to not laugh because the cloth is leaving more dirty on the glass than before, and I am thinking maybe it is oil inside the bottle. When he finished the wiping, he shook the cloth, folded and put it inside his pocket. He smiled, put his hand to his head, make a salute. God bless you, sir, he said. We keep it clean for you to be seeing the road. Look at this idiot, Mr. Cola said. He wants me to pay him for staining my windscreen. God punish you. I didn't sure the man is hearing Mr. Cola. He is just standing there, showing his teeth in a smile, touching his head in salute and saying, God bless you, sir, until Mr. Cola moved the car front and the man ran off to the car behind us. Nuisance, Mr. Cola say. Idiot, nuisance. The car moved again to near one boy, about 6 years of age. His red t-shirt is hanging on his long neck like a hanger, red bathroom slippers on his feet. He is looking me, but his eyes feel like they are far away from this place, lost inside another city, another time of life. He touched his hand to his mouth, waved me bye-bye, touched his hand to his mouth again. There is a signboard on his neck. Hunger. Help, please. What is this boy wanting? I asked Mr. Cola. He is a beggar, Mr. Cola say. In Ikati, we don't have begging childrens. Even if the mama and papa of a child is not having monies, they don't send their children to beg. They wash and clean and pick dustbin, and the girls will marry, and the mama and papa will collect bride price and use to eat, but the childrens don't beg for food. I am feeling a little hunger, sir, I say after we move the car front again. It twists my stomach with no warning, the hunger, but I am talking with a low voice because I feel shame to be asking for food after all the help him and Iya have helped me. You want a sausage roll? He asked as he rolled down the window on his side and used his hand to be calling one seller that is carrying a tray of small bread on his head. Sauce or what you call it? I say. It is just bread with meat inside, he say. Sausage roll. Yes, sir, I say. How much? Mr. Cola asked the man. 100 naira, the man say, and pull out one small bread from the tray. Very hot, fresh from bakery. Give me 3. Mr. Cola used one hand to hold wheel steering and another to pull out fresh notes of monies from a bundle inside his pocket. I watched the bundle, feeling sad at how he squeezed dirty money that cannot buy even two of the sausage for Iya this morning, as he is paying the man with the clean notes. Eat two, leave one for me, he say, giving me the bag of food. The meat inside is small, hard, feel like I am eating salty chewing gum, but I am too hungry, so I swallow it before I finish biting it. The Okadas on the road in Lagos is too plenty. Left, right, here. There is just a motorcycle taxi everywhere, and they are entering in front of cars with no fear. Inside out, moving around the road like streams of water. The people sitting on the back of the motorcycle are wearing one kind plastic cap that is too big for their head. And when I ask Mr. Cola what is it, he say, that is a helmet. Everybody riding Okada in Lagos must wear it or else the governor will put you in jail. You will go to prison if you don't wear helmet cap, I ask as I wipe my mouth with the back of my hand. Yes, he say. I want to ask more questions because what he is saying is not making sense. But I am seeing something else that is catching my eye. Big bus, plenty of them, yellow with black lines on it. Some of them is carrying load that is tied to the bus. The other of them are carrying peoples. The one next to our car is having the door open. Some of the peoples inside the bus are lapping other peoples. There is one man holding the door open, and his body is hanging outside it. The man is shouting, follow more straight! Enter with your correct change! Why is he not sitting inside the bus? I ask. Some conductors hang on to the bus in Lagos, Mr. Cola say, so that they can sell their seat. Thank God the traffic is moving. Mr. Cola forward the car, and soon we are leaving all the noise behind us and climbing one road that is going up, up, above one river that is stretching far, far under us. And even if you stretch your neck and look it, you cannot see where the river is ending. On the river, there is a fisherman in the afar, looking like a stick on the water. White boats are going along of it too, canoes carrying peoples. I drag my eyes away and look up at the green sign on top of the road. Third Mainland Bridge. Victoria Island, Ikoyi. I am reading the sign out loud because I want Mr. Cola to know that I know English. Victoria Island, Mr. Cola say. Highland, not Eastland. I don't understand it. The sign is not reading Highland, but I keep my words to myself. Is it where we are going, this Victoria Island place? We are going to Ikoyi, Mr. Cola say, and give me one kind of look, as if he is wanting me to be jumping and dancing. But I will take you to Victoria Island so you can see what it looks like. Then we turn around and go to Big Madam's house in Ikoyi. When you get to her house, you will understand. Big Madam has a mansion, big house. She is rich, Aduni, very rich. That is good, I ask. Money is always good, he say, pressing his lips tight as if he is tired of all my questions. We are driving like that in the silent until we climb down from another up road and we are now inside town again. This time, everywhere is just shining and brightening. Tall buildings with walls of glass and shaped like ship, like hat, like choco cubes, like circles, like triangles. All different shapes and color and size is left and right of us on the road. Oh, I say, my eyes wide, looking everywhere. Yes, Mr. Cola say. It is very nice. Nice but busy. That glass building there is a bank. The blue one far away on the edge of the water is the civic center. This one here, with 100 or so windows, is the Nigerian Law School. That hotel there, the very tall one that looks like it's full of shining stars, is the top of the Intercontinental Hotel. Very expensive hotel. 5 stars. Look, that is the Radisson Blue Hotel. Let me link back to Ikoyi from here. We drive on a street with more buildings and plenty shops until Mr. Kolanod say, Look, Aduni, look at that shop. The one with the mannequins in the window beside the GT Bank. That's Big Mama's shop. She owns the entire building. I look the tall glass building Mr. Kola is pointing me. Catch the shining and blinking blue and green letters on the roof of it. Kayla's Fabrics inside of the glass. There are 2 dolly babies with no hand. Behind the window, too, their skin like the people's in the abroad TV. I never see a dolly baby that is tall like me in my life. One of the dolly baby is having costly looking blue lace pinned down on her body, and the other one be naked with 2 small breasts on top the chest like a guava that didn't ripe. Oh, I say it again because only oh is coming to my head. Her daughter's name is Kayla, Mr. Kola say, keeping his eyes to the road. That is why it's called Kayla's Fabrics. Good. The traffic here is moving. We keep driving, and Mr. Kola keep pointing to the shop, that bank mall, that office. Everything is too beautiful and too much loud for me to be following it all because it is filling my head and making it to be swelling big. When the car turned into one quiet road with green leaf trees on the left and right, and there is no more noise and glass and bank, then my head is no more wanting to burst. What do you think? Mr. Kola asked. Of Lagos. Too much, sir, I say. Lagos is just a noise making place with too much light and glass. Mr. Kola throw his head back and shift the cap on his head and laugh. Noise making place is a good way to describe it, he say. Big Madam lives at the end of this road. Yes, sir. Aduni. He stopped the car on the side of the road, turned his whole body and looked me. You must behave yourself in Big Madam's house. Don't steal. Don't tell lies, and please do not follow boys. I strung my face. Me? Steal? It didn't possible, sir, I say. I don't tell lies. I don't like boys, and I am a very good girl, sir. I need to warn you, because if Big Mama tells me she does not want you anymore, I don't know where to put you. You understand? Yes, sir, I say. I don't know where to put myself too. The village chief will kill me dead if I go back to Ikati. Now, Mr. Kola cleared his throat 3 times, which means that what he wants to say is a serious thing. Big Madam expects you to be very hard working. I can be working hard, sir, I say. She will give you rules to follow, You must obey them all. I nod my head. Eat what they give you. Sleep where they show you. Wear what they give you. He say, you hear me. Don't start to grow wings after you have been there for a short time. If you do, you will get kicked out. You know you cannot go back to Ikati. So behave yourself. You hear? How I can be growing wings when I am not a fowl? Yes, sir, I say. What else must I do? Every month she will pay you 10,000 naira, he say. 10 what? For me? That is too much money to be collecting. I will collect the money for you and keep it in a bank, he say. When I come and visit in 3 months, I will bring all the money. You hear? Yes, sir, I say. Maybe Mr. Kola is a nice man. He didn't smile every time, and he tell a lie about medical test, but maybe he is helping me. Hmm. Thank you, sir. Now it is time to go. He on the car engine drives small and turn inside one road. At the end of it is a black gate. Mr. Kola stopped the car in front of the gate and pressed his horn. Beep, beep. Just then, just then, one tall gray car with front lights like the eyes of an angry cat is coming behind our back. The car is tall than any car I ever see. The car come to a stop, press beep, and just like that, the gate is opening wide. That is Big Madam in the jeep, he say. When we get inside the compound, greet her and then step aside so I can talk to her. You hear? Yes, sir, I say as our car is starting to move. I look the whole the compound at the big white house with red roof and two long gold posts in front of it, as if one fine carpenter carved the trunk of a tree, sandpaper it, and spray it with gold paint. I look the short palm trees, three on each side of the road, with trunks like thick pineapples, their long green leaves spreading out as if to say, welcome to this fine, fine house. I look the yellow, blue, red, and green flowers sitting inside black glass flower pot, here and there in the compound. The gold lampposts with the round bulbs like moons in a container. The 10 windows at the top of the house, blue squares of looking glass sitting in a frame of gold. The red stone stairs climbing down from the front of a wide black door is reminding me of a tongue, the tongue of a giant that had been eating too many shining things. As I am looking at it all, swallowing the whole place with my eyes and with my heart beating fast, I am thinking that maybe Big Madam is a queen, that this is the palace of the king. End of chapter 22.